Hello and welcome to Bloomz, an online parent communication tool. This tool will allow you to read and prepare emails, notes, text messages, schedule conferences, and answer parent questions. It's your one-stop shop for parent communication. Sign up for free at bloomz.com. Select your school and personalize your classroom. I have already logged into my demo Bloomz class page, so I can demonstrate all the amazing features available to you. As you can see, the startup page lays out everything you need to know to get started. It asks you to download the app to your phone so you can receive messages and post from anywhere. It also asks you to verify your email address, so go ahead and do that now. This online source offers you a quick tour, but because I'm going to give it to you more in depth as we set up your classroom, we're going to skip that section. The next thing it's going to ask you to do is create a class. So go ahead and click on that. It's going to ask you to choose your school. And if you don't find your school here, you can create a new school. So go ahead and enter your school name, zip code, address, city, and state, and then submit the request. Now, the reason this is so cool is because it allows you to connect with other teachers who are at your same school, and it helps with the calendar section. So if your school is doing a function and they've already added it to your calendar, it will automatically import to your class calendar as well. It's really cool. All right, so I am going to name my class period 2, which I've already done. You can see it's over here under my classes because I teach multiple classes. Now, if you only teach one class, I would recommend naming it your last name and class, because then when it sends an email, it will say Ferguson classroom has an update, which is my last name. So my parents know exactly who it's coming from, especially if you have multiple teachers using Bloomz at your school. The next thing that you have to decide is if you what class options you want left on. I'm going to leave them all on, but again, you can decide what will work best for your class. Once that's done, you can go ahead and click Save and then get out of it. Once that's done, we're going to go to Add Students. Now, I've already gone through and added a student for this demonstration, but you need to add all of your students' names in there. This will come in handy if you want to build student portfolios or if you want to use the behavior option. After you've entered students' names, your next task is to round up all your parents. So we're going to click Done and go back here and invite parents. Now, if you've already entered emails into your own personal email account, you don't have to retype them manually here. If you haven't, go ahead and type them manually in right now. If you have, then you can use your email app or Gmail to send an email out. If you don't want to take the time to manually put in all of your email addresses, whether in your own email app or in Bloomz, you can send out a class code. Now, the class code is a little different than your email apps, because if parents don't sign up, they don't get any of the posts. But if you enter their email addresses in, even if they don't subscribe to your classroom and get to see and have all of the cool features that go along with the classroom, they still get email updates for everything that you post. So even if they aren't super thrilled at first to join or whatever the case may be, they can still receive an emails through regular email accounts. Okay, so I've already gone through and verified a parent so that we can have a parent in here to play with. All right. Now I am going to show you all of the different features that would be in the Take a Quick Tour section. So you can do this straight from your home, or you can go to your period 2 class. Now, if you do it from your home, you have the option to send to multiple classes if you have more than one. If you do it from a specific class, it will only post to that class. So we're going to go up to the Create button. Go ahead and click on that. All right, so we are going to create a post. Let's go ahead and click on the post. We want it to go to our period 2 members, so I'm going to click on that. If I had more classes and I wanted to go to all of them, they would all be listed here. Now, if I don't want to send to everybody in my period 2 class, I can go to my contacts and it will give me a list, and then I can handpick the parents or the students that I want to send this message to. Once that's done, I'm going to click done. And then I'm going to fill out my post. So once that's done, I can add a photo if I'd like to, a video, any files that I want. So if I put up a project and I have papers or files or attachments that I want my parents to see and have, I can add them here. I can also schedule things and allow comments from parents. Once that's done, I'm just going to click post, and then it will pop up into any of the classes that I've done. Okay, so there's our pop. It means that something has been added. And we can scroll down and you can see there is my post. Now it'll let parents like it and comment on it, and it will show you how many parents and who specifically has viewed this post. Now, the remaining things like announcements and alerts work the same way as a post. An announcement allows you to leave it up for a specific amount of time, and it will pin it to the top of your page. You can see I've already done an announcement. We're saying that school pictures are tomorrow, and I don't want them to forget that. As you can see, I've added a photo and sent a reminder. An alert is the exact same thing as a post, only it's labeled high priority for your parents. Now let's go on and create an event. Let's title it, Yay, Halloween Party. And we're going to say our classroom. See how I've already done it, so it's going to pop up choices for me and options. I can add it to our calendar, our period 2 calendar, and then I can say what day it starts, how long it is. If I want to send them a reminder, I want it 1 day before the event. And then, oops, there we go. And then I want them to RSVP, and I'm going to invite all members of period 2, and then I hit done. Now, if I want volunteers, this is the same way you set up for a volunteer under the create, but it adds it to the event. So if I need items like candy, and I can say how many I need. I mean, I need 10 of those. And then if I need people, like, let's see, I need a drink master, but I only need 1 of those. So they're going to pass out paper cups and make sure the drinks don't spill. That's going to be a person. See how they have different labels? Now that when parents sign up for it, it will actually cross it out so that I know how many I have left to fill, and the parents know too, and if they sign up or not. Now, the drink master, I can go into it and I can say, oh, I only need you for an hour, and I can give you specific notes on that. That will go to the drink master personally. Once that's done, I can hit send, and it'll say that they're only being notified, and then it will pop up under upcoming events. It will also be under, there's our little pop that says something's been added. It will also come under my calendar. It will also go under signups for specific things that I need. Isn't that awesome? All right, now you can also do parent-teacher conferences this way, and you can ask them to sign up. You can put in breaks for lunches or anything that you have to have happen during that time. You can designate how long the time slots are, and you can keep them private. If you don't want everybody to know when parents are signing up, you can keep it private and then send out reminders. Now, the last thing that I want to show you is under period 2, we can go to members, and this is where you can do the behavior and the student portfolios. Now, I'm not going to spend time in this post showing you how to do that. I will do another tutorial specifically on that. The last thing I want to show you is the message section, and it has a really cool feature. This is something my parents love. It allows us to stay in almost constant communication. If little Johnny forgets something, I jump on and I text mom. If a parent has a question or wants to make sure little Susie turns in her reading log, they can drop me a line and they know that it will get to me. So you can see a message, I can select a recipient, and then I can type, "Hey, Johnny forgot his binder at home." And then it'll send. Now, it also has a great option, so it shows me when they have viewed it, so I know if they've gotten it or not. Now, it will also show if I've viewed it, so that it keeps me on top of things, because they know that I've seen it and they're waiting for a response. So it's a pretty cool little part of the Bloomz. That is the end of our tour. Thanks for joining us. Feel free to email me and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.